There are so many quality Fallout New Vegas memes. We'll just stick that and keep that. I'm trying to think where would be a good spot. Like here. It's hard to keep it nicely proportioned. I also apologize if my mic sounds like shit. I've been trying to adjust the settings to make it sound a little better than it has, and I'm not very good at it. So it could sound worse, it could sound better. Trying to just help so I'm sounding a bit clearer, a bit louder, regardless of what I'm, how loud or quiet I'm speaking. How do you play this fucking game? So, I did some housekeeping since the last Scream. Since the last Scream, I did some housekeeping. And by that I mean I repaired my armor, I repaired my weapons, I went and I did some exploring and just got some levels. So I'm like 2-3 levels higher than last stream. And then my brain completely just left my... and then I also have... I've got a lot of bullets, as you can see. There's the NCR quartermaster in the dam, in the Hoover Dam. And you can talk to him, and if you have... like, I think any decent rep with the NCR, you can ask him to sell to you, and he sells ammo in the base game, or without like any mods. He sells ammo in the sometimes tens of thousands, depending on the round. And for this modded version, which alters some of the bartering in the trading system and the economy in the game, he still sells ammo in the high hundreds to couple thousands of rounds. So I was able to buy a couple thousand rounds of a bunch of different ammo, and I went back when he restocked and I did it again, which is why I'm also slightly poorer than I was. I only have 8,000 caps, because buying thousands of rounds of ammunition is surprisingly expensive. So I've made a bunch of these fancy smancy 4570 govs. I have 5,555 50 AE, which I'm 90% certain is the round for the survivalist's rifle, and that is what we're going to do in this stream. Is we're heading to Zion. Why are we heading to Zion? Only for the survivalist's rifle. I don't really like Honest Hearts otherwise. I think it kind of is a little boring, but yeah. So we're just gonna head to the Northern Passage. I'm gonna start this shit. I need to find a better way to put these memes on screen. I don't know why I can't fucking speak. I need to find a better way to put these memes on the video machine. I'm just, whatever. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep it there because why not? Hope the game's loud enough. Hey, Jed.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you?
No, actually.
Yeah, you look the type.
What's that supposed to mean? Let's do it. Zion, here we come.
Just like that, huh? You got guts. I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why?
No. Oh, actually, I don't think I've ever picked this option. Who's Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about it?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me
I have
on
coffee.
This one. It's
very nice, although it is starting to get cold already. All right, let's go.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr.
Matheson.
I
left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. This voice actor is very prolific, but I will always remember him as... I'm 90% certain he is Lee from The Walking Dead, the first season. And this is the only reason I have 50 survival.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
That's all for now, but I'll be back.
Yeah.
Alright, time to talk to this fucking weirdo.
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close. Promises.
There's so many jokes I could make here. So I'm just not going to make any. Do you do anything around here besides make women sick?
You want to know what I do, Toots? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
How'd you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except actually,
man, they need to add a death jaw enemy to the next Fallout game.
Panic because
or like a mod needs to make death jaw. There has to be a death jaw mod, right?
Become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Death jaws. Did you mean to say death claws?
No. You heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Please go on. This promises to be entertaining.
I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
There's no such thing as an 11mm.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit-Boy and a vault suit. So what?
What you use the Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go.
It's funny because
Not that I didn't
without the courier here, they literally wouldn't be able to get anywhere because his Pip-Boy is frozen.
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine.
Oh man, as with
It's
every
just
time I make a
normal.
cup of coffee, all the
Don't
sugar
think
ends
you're
up on the
someone
bottom no matter
special
how much I
just
stir.
because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working, the screen's locked up, and the reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
I've got your number, that's all.
Fine. Just keep it to yourself, all right? Don't be such a fucking jerk about it.
Oh my god, the bottom, like I'm at the last sip of this coffee, and it's just sugar. But it's like the sugar's dissolved, but it's just all at the bottom. That was good coffee, though. Okay, I'm wired. Let's do this. You have any other skills?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark. I'll drop trout for you out on the trail after dark, sis. Let you see what you're working with. Know what I mean?
Oh, I was gonna say you need Lady Killer for this one, or
Hey,
Black Widow.
Man, bitch. I was just being friendly.
Where'd you get the vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
Where's Vault 22 located?
I
Oh, I
can't
haven't
tell
been
you
to Vault
that.
22 yet,
I have
so...
a sworn vow of secrecy.
God damn, like, if you've
Or
been to Vault
something like
22, you
that.
can actually
To all
catch
the
him on
people I
this and
left
say it's, like,
behind.
fucking abandoned. You have... Oh, I have 7 perception, so I'm lying.
Well, yeah, okay. You caught me.
You can milk this guy
I
for
may have
some
been
XP
exaggerating
if you
a
get all
little.
these skill
Truth
checks.
is, I got the suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Final one. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run on the trail, withdrawal's not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho.
I like to think that the rest of the
Just
caravan people are
talking
just like watching
hypno
us have this
theoretically
conversation, just
here.
listening.
Got any suggestions?
Is this guy like distantly related to Fantastic from some? That's my headcanon now. Is that this guy's like a cousin, maybe like a long lost brother of Fantastic.
Why'd you bring it up then? When the withdrawal hits and I feel like killing something, I'll know where to start.
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
And before I forget, the game has gotten to the point where it's starting, where the difficulty curve has started to has very much flattened. I'm almost level 27. Burping from coffee. I've got armor. I've got guns. I've got skills. So we're going to before I forget, I'm gonna put the difficulty up just to let's try. Is there more than hard? Oh no, let's try just hard for now, and see how that is. And if it's still I'm blowing through things easily, then we'll knock it up to very hard.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer?
All right, let's get the show on
You
the
sure
road.
about that this time? We ain't coming back.
Wait,
for
did I
a
save?
while.
Do another save just in
Are
case.
you here to jar at me?
Let's go.
Well,
Don't you hate when you shave and then like hours later you feel a spot you missed? I missed like
the past
a single hair at like the
so you
you know
might as
the
well keep
bottom
your
of my
ears
neck,
open
and it's driving me
listen to
nuts.
what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites...
Ooh, the Tommy gun. I can get
they
the
were honest
fucking
traders.
Thompson in this.
Good fighters, too.
Forget about that.
Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then...
And the
the
45.
Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham.
The Mormon Mummy,
Legend goes
the Mormon
that
Mummy
Graham
himself.
was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed.
The Mormon Mummy.
Guess I can't blame them.
I don't know. I thought that's funny.
At Hoover Dam,
And
the
my
Malpace legate
only skill is
finally
running a
had his
joke into the
match.
ground.
Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted
Always
to erase Joshua
kind of wanted
Graham
to be
from
able to skip
history.
these cutscenes
He got his wish.
after playing this
Joshua
game
Graham disappeared,
37 times.
and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
You know, this intro... Oh no, all the fucking lighting is fucked. Oh no, it's not. Maybe. I might have to restart the game.
But here we are.
This happens sometimes. I find restarting the game fixes it. I think it might be related to alt tabbing, or maybe even no. It's not.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. And
God, imagine schlepping your way through a bunch of canyons wearing, like, this fucking riot gear.
Sorry to...
I'm gonna quickly just restart the game, and then just to see if it fixes that weird lighting bug. There you go. Yeah, I knew it was buggy. This intro was like shocking to me when I first played it because I expected these characters to be characters, and they're not. I expected to have these guys be around for like some of the story, but they're not. Ooh, one of the things I did add was a. Ow.
My Pip-Boy don't even work. Why the fuck you hire me?
One of the things I did add was a sound mod to make the guns sound better, kind of. And everyone is dead. Thanks for the stuff. Ooh, she had 3 stems on her. Okay. Is the lighting all fucked up again? Yeah, it looks like without the reshade preset. Eh. I was gonna say, killing these guys is not gonna be too tough because I don't think like any of them have any armor. Oh my god, this guy had an AM rifle, which I do have one at my base. It's just too heavy to carry. I will use it to go hunt death claws eventually.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you?
Please look at me
From
when
the
you're talking
civilized lands.
to me.
Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to
by the way,
anyone
this is my
coming
least
up from
favorite DLC
southwest.
in a lot
Guess
of
that
ways.
means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
It's not, you know what?
Insists
I find this
we
DLC
head
isn't
east
even
then.
bad. It's
Joshua
boring.
is at our tribe's camp in the
It's a
Eastern
shame because you
Virgin.
have this really neat, sort of neat, area of Zion, but like, there's nothing really to do in it, and the story is very, very brief, to the point where it feels like it's wanting to get itself over with as soon as possible. It doesn't, you know, it's, yeah, it's not a, I don't know, it's meh. Actually, you know what? The first thing we're gonna do is the reason I came to this place is I gotta remember where it is, and also I gotta. Why is the blood smear not going away? Nope. Can I get this? How the fuck does this? I hope this isn't stuck in a save. There we go. Oh my god. I have to look it up. I have to look up where the survivalist rifle is. Survivalist's rifle. Tell me where to find it. It's like this article is telling me every single thing. There we go. Why is it at the fucking... Ah. Okay, now I know where it is. It's like here. Follows chalk. I'm just ignoring everything you say. This is probably gonna hurt. Oh, shit. God damn it. What a fucking fool I am. I don't know what went wrong with like the LOD thing. Like this mod pack I installed had like a whole thing about LOD and shit, and I don't think it cooked right. Like, there's something wrong with it. The LODs are much more buggy than they were usually. Like they're flickering. Ow. Alright, so this over here is the red gate. I think. Should be around here somewhere. Gotta get up on top of it. Oh, it's just a big corner. It should be like right here. Yeah, here it is. Oh boy. Alright, so to me the DLC is over. Because I have what I came for. Which is this beauty. Oh, look at that. I gotta, oh my god, look how badly aligned the sights are. Yeah, so the way it is that the front post, it's missing its front post, but you use the, I don't know what they're called, but like the things that would usually be on the sides of it, it's bent, so you're aiming where that right front, like, little bracket is, and that's on target. Oh, also, let me load the... Well, we'll get rid of the FMJ first. Ow. Oh, get fucked. Because I have... Yeah, actually, fuck, I'm just going to drop the FMJ, because fuck it. Fuck this shit. I have this fucking nice, fancy super ammo I spent ages making. Does that follow his child? It is. Hello. I don't know why the blood isn't going away on my screen. That might be something to look up. Because I don't like that that's not leaving. I did add a blood mod, but it's a blood mod for like enemies to like leave more blood and stuff when you shoot them and stuff. That was really good, good English. But I don't know why it's affecting that, or if it is affecting that. I don't know. Mods like the games like this like to break. Games like this just like to fucking break. Wait, what the fuck was he just talking about? A thunder lizard? Where are these shots going? What the fuck happened to the zero? Oh, holy shit. The dog just got yeeted by the rad scorpion. That was fucking amazing. Why did the sights get reset? That's weird. I just wanna. Did I not save the game or something? Or did I? No, it's good. All right. No wonder I wasn't able to hit shit. Yeah, I know I'm not traveling to Dead Horses anymore. I'm going to this ranger station. The guy whose body I took this gun off has like a more interesting story than the whole DLC. You can find he has a bunch of like caches and stuff all over Zion and terminals and notes and stuff about his story, and you learn he was a soldier and stuff happened and he got caught up with the with the war, and his family was all nuked and stuff like that, and it was terrible, and he decided to take refuge here in Zion, and there was a bunch of different people who came through over the years, and one of the people, like, he rescued some people, and one of them was like a lady, and he took the lady in, and they kind of she got pregnant, and he tried to prepare for the birth of the child, but unfortunately both the mother and the child died in childbirth. And then later, when he was older, these kids managed to come in, like these young children, and he essentially watched over them and made sure that they were safe and also kind of guided them, and he became to them, they called him the father in the cave. And then eventually he died, but he like left a bunch of stuff and kind of shaped these kids to essentially be pacifists, or maybe not pacifists. And then they're the Soros. They're the descendants of those children are the Soros. And so it was again, it's a more interesting story than anything that actually really happens in the DLC, because this DLC is kind of truncated. It feels very, very short. The only like interesting thing is talking with Joshua Graham. I think part of it is because the white legs are not an interesting enemy. You don't know really anything about them. You never get to like talk to any of them. You never get to interrogate what they're doing or what they're like, anything. They're kind of just like a nebulous like enemy force, like they're treated more like a force of nature. Or they're just like, oh, the white legs are coming in, we gotta get rid of them because they're gonna kill everyone. It's like a flood more than like a human enemy. It just doesn't make for a really compelling story. Did I even? I did. I feel I didn't even look inside the fucking ranger station. I was so distracted by leveling up and talking. Who puts a spork on a grill?
Lots more of them since Joshua came.
I also did get the light step perk, so. Don't go to Dead Money without the light step perk. Worst mistake of my life. You don't know how happy I am about this stream title, or how happy I am with the stream title. That is like the most clever I've ever been. Oh, it's a gecko. I wondered what the fuck this was.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
I guess I'm looking for Joshua.
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Be on my best behavior.
You wise for Auslander.
We should have given
It's
you
him.
a welcome on your first.
The best voice in the entire game.
But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was.
Has someone made like a
but I suppose he
10-hour long Joshua Graham checking 45s ASMR or like background noise video?
I pray for the safety of all good people who come to
Like whoever made this animation of him, you know, checking these 45s was so fucking happy about it. That they're like, make it play the whole time you're talking to him. It's like, but what just give him an infinite pile of 45s. I came here with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
Don't try to get me to help you. I'm not interested.
There are only so many ways you could have entered Zion from the south. You descended by routes that you cannot safely ascend to return to the Mojave. I'm not telling you this as a trick. Whether you want to help us or not, you can't get back without Daniel's assistance. I'm sure he'll be willing to assist you, but we have other responsibilities at the moment.
Fine, but thou
You're a good
must.
neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
I think the voice actor is, I think it's like Keith Sarabaika. Fucking amazing choice. Also, then you get this thing where if you aim a gun at him...
Make the first shot count. You won't get a second.
I think when, I think if you look at his stats in the GEC, the creation kit for this game, he has like, I think like 10 in every special. He's got like 1 billion damage resistance. His like the class he's assigned is legendary badass or something like that. He's almost cooler than the courier. Almost, well, maybe a little bit. I remember like a year ago, I remember watching, there was a video that someone did back when the AI voice synthesis was starting to get good, like properly good. Someone, and there might be actually better versions of it now, but it was about a year and a half, a year ago. Someone I saw did the Bible read by Joshua Graham. And it was using like AI to get him to do it, and it was pretty good. it was pretty good. Like, I could see like putting that on as an audiobook and just kind of going to sleep, just listening to his voice kind of just talk about, you know, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That is one thing I think I'm glad. That's one thing I think that the AI stuff is going to be used for, that's going to be interesting, is doing the, like, mod stuff. You know, like getting, you know, like a better voice. Because, you know, honestly, there's a lot of good modded content. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of good modded, like, quests and stories and shit like that. And, you know, in every game, not just in, like, this game, but, like, in all the games that have modding, there's a lot of the Bethesda games that have modding, there's a lot of really good, like, people who make story quests and expansions. The one thing that always turns me off of them is the voice acting, if they try to put voice acting in. Because it's either poorly done, or it's inconsistent, where some people are much better than others. The quality of the audio can be all over the place in terms of you got like a bunch of people, whoever they are, to do voice acting for your mod or whatever, and they have different levels of experience, they have different microphones, they have different surroundings where they're doing their recording, and it just sounds terrible most of the time. Even if the voice acting is good, a lot of times it's just like also ignore all the children's skeletons, Jesus. Yeah, and so I think that could be an interesting place to implement voice act or AI, to be like, not necessarily to ape on an existing person or an existing voice actor or existing character, but even to be like, I need to generate a voice just completely, like make voice. I don't know if they're that robust yet, where you can just make an AI make a voice that sounds good. I don't know, because I've heard a lot of people who have taken existing voices and have trained the AI on existing voices of people, and then it can then essentially generate any sort of dialogue out of that. Because that's what it's like for a lot of these people who do these mods and stuff like that. It's like they might have to know how to do art and modeling and texture work, and they might be able to actually write up the mod properly so it works into the game and everything. But then when it comes to like, okay, we need to have voice act, and it's like, well, I don't have anyone to voice act. Hey, what's up? What kind of geckos are these ones? Green. Oh, the Alkali Cave. Yum. That's for later, I know that. I think that's one of the quests later on. I think. I don't remember. I don't like... Again, I don't like this DLC. The only thing I like about this DLC is Joshua Graham and this gun. Is it Joshua Graham? Joshua Graham? I don't know. I've never been sure about that.
Never stood a chance, did they?
That was loud. Yeah, the audio mod I installed, or the mod for gunshots, made it so that the it makes the sounds a little different when you're inside. Walkie-talkies. Has anyone else like thought about how walkie-talkie is the dumbest name for any invention ever invented in all of human history? It sounds like a joke name. You know, it's like there's that meme where it's like, oh, you know, English people call guns Rudy Tooty point and shooties. It sounds like that. It sounds like, oh, you're a wireless communicator? Oh, you mean a walkie-talkie, right? Honestly, my brain is fried. I literally just saved, and then I wondered, oh my god, did I save? Like, when did I last save? Christ, losing it. It's all the coffee. I just had, like, in, like, the last 2.5 hours, yeah, 2.5 hours, I had dinner, which was delicious, and then I had cheesecake, a slice of cheesecake for dessert, and then I had a whole cup of coffee, so I'm, like, stuffed with dinner and then a bunch of sugar from the cheesecake and then a bunch of coffee, and so I'm like all over the place. God, the survivalist rifle is good. I have to double check something. Okay, we're safe. At least I hope so. Making sure that, like, some fucking mod in this mod pack didn't be like, you know what this mod pack needs? Boobs. Just full frontal. Just fucking, just clam in your face. You know, that's what this mod pack needs. It's like, why? I don't know. And I'm not against that in terms of, like, if you want to add that to your game, go fucking ahead, right ahead. But it's one of the dangers whenever I install a mod pack and if I intend to stream it, because it's like, I could just be like, this mod pack is completely safe because there was clearly nothing advertised on it as not safe for work. You know, it's not adding anything, like, particularly, you know, it's just adding maybe some graphics and stuff like that, or maybe some new textures, and then fucking just boobs, you know. Oh, that's a Cazador. Oh my fucking god. That's dead. Again, I love Medicine Stick a lot, but this gun, the Survivalist Rifle, it's like it doesn't do as much damage per shot, but the fact that it has 10 rounds, is semi-automatic, and is magazine fed just makes it a more convenient weapon a lot of the times.
Never stood a chance, did they?
Oh my god. Sound, it sounds like someone hammering nails. Jesus. As much as I like this mod, it might have to go, the audio mod. Medical supply kit is mostly intact, but several of the sterile bandages have been broken open and the disinfectant bottle is leaking. You try to salvage what's there, you can find replacements. Salvage? Oh, sweet. Black coffee. Let's see what the 45 looks like. I think I have a texture mod for it. Yeah, I do. It's not bad. Those sights are a little glowy, but a little too glowy for my taste, but it's not bad. And now it's raining. Just like animation. Oh, do you even... You even decock it when you put it away with this animation pack. The animation pack is like my favorite thing I've added to this game. It's when games do gun animations correctly, and there's 2 different animations for an empty on a partial reload, it just makes me happy. And when they're like nice looking. I wonder what's on the other side of this door. That actually fucking hurt a lot. Jesus. What am I looking for in lunch boxes? There's a snow globe. I might have to use the bathroom soon. That coffee. Man, if there's, coffee and beer go through me like no tomorrow. And I don't drink anymore, but man, do I still occasionally enjoy a cup of coffee. And it is always a mistake. Because it's just like, goddamn, within an hour, time to use the toilet. Eh. Is that all of them? Yeah, it is. Zion. When I think of Zion, I think of The Matrix. Even though I haven't seen any of the Matrix movies in like a decade. God, I remember going to the theaters for the second and third Matrix movies as a child who was probably too young to go see such movies, but whose parents took them anyway, so. There's nothing in here. I think it's gonna be like a. I feel like it's expected to be a like a ranger lookout from the long dark. I binged not binged, but I played a ton of the Long Dark earlier this year when it was still winter. I like playing that game during the winter when it's cold and snowy because I feel like I can. I don't know. It's immersive, and that game is it's fun. I still have not ever played the story mode that they released with the game because that's not what I bought it for. I liked it as like a cold weather survival game, so I just play the like the sandbox mode. And they added like so many new areas to that fucking game, or they've added more and things like that, and it's neat. It's just a case it gets to the point where it's that game is a bit sluggish for me sometimes, where it's like, okay, I don't want to walk too far. I feel like I have to put aside a whole day to play that game because it just takes so long to walk from point A to point B, and it's so easy to die. Oops, you slipped, you broke your ankle, then you got attacked by a wolf. Oops, you fell off a cliff. Oops, you ran out of stamina. Oops, you fell in a lake. Who's this one? It's like Walks Upon Clouds is what her name is, right?
You are the one
Or Waking
Joshua
Cloud.
Graham sent to us. Blessings of the
Oh my god, the fucking mod pack didn't do anything for her face. Oh my god. This looks like she was hit with a frying pan. Thanks.
Then
Hello, Joshua. Why are you watching this person sleep? It's kind of weird.
The dead horse has told me
Not
details
Joshua,
about the
Daniel.
attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
What's it like being friend with Joshua? He seems like a bit of a, like, you know, bit of an odd duck.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this.
I feel like you can't be the
Rebels are
same
smart.
person you were
Well,
after being
there you
thrown, covered in pitch, set on fire, and then thrown into a
letting go of
ravine.
taboo is difficult for them.
I feel like that changes a
So I
man.
knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White-Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White-Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the
Grand
roads.
Staircase is a cool
We're
name.
going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
If it will get me out of here, sure.
Listen, I understand that you want to go home, but we didn't ask you to come to Zion. As far as I'm concerned, you're an uninvited guest. In better times, I'd drop everything to help you out. But I have to ensure the safety of the Sorrows
I didn't say I wasn't
And
going
don't
to do
think
it. I
you're
said if it will
alone
get
in
me
this.
out of here, I'll
One of
fucking
the
do it.
Sorrows, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help you in the valley. She's an experienced hunter and has a special gift for staying out of sight when she needs to. Should make things easier for you. After that,
That hat is
all
like
that's left
one
is to
size,
evacuate
two
the
sizes too
Sorrows
big
safe
for
and
you,
sound.
Daniel.
I'll give you a map and supplies, everything you need to get back home.
Well, here we part ways. I will. Good gunning, Akis.
Bye.
Daniel said that I was to travel with
Thank you, Tree.
until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Nah, sure.
Before we depart, our shaman, White Bird, asked me. He did not say. White Bird is notoriously close-lipped.
How about I don't? Is that okay? If I don't do that? Look at him fucking ominously standing there, waiting for you to walk by. To the point where they turn off all of, you can't fast travel anymore until you talk to fucking Joshua.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
This is a test. You don't want to leave Zion, you'd rather kill every last one of the White Legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing.
He said the
but
line.
when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other.
I don't enjoy
Practiced
killing.
hands make
Oh
for
god,
short
it's such a...
work.
It's like...
Good Lord knows
It's
there's
like the
much to be
best
done.
line ever written in a game. I don't enjoy killing. But when done righteously, it's like a chore. It's just a chore like any other, and practice hands make for light work.
Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... No, it demands correction.
Well, my character I'm playing as is an amoral psychopath, or, well, amoral... lunatic? I don't know.
I and the dead horses are
So I'm just gonna go
prepared to
along
do
with it.
what
Yeah, fuck
must
the
be
white
done
legs.
to protect Zion from the White Legs. And though Daniel won't accept it yet, there are many sorrows who are also prepared. They may not be warriors, but this is their home. If you have a chance to speak with Daniel about this, ask him to consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it. He has good intentions, but I fear that if we evacuate the sorrows from this place, it will be lost to them, and us, forever.
Yeah, probably. Whatever you say, Mummy. Whatever you say, Mormon Mummy. I'm with you. I side with the Mormon Mummy. Hashtag Joshua was right, is right. I don't know. Do hashtags still exist? I don't know. I've never really used Twitter. Ever. In that, like, I have one, and it's there, but I don't follow anyone, and I don't particularly care for it, and I don't like it. Ever. It's almost as bad as Discord. Oh, oh my god, it looks fucking crazy, though. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom. I shall be back in 1 moment. I agree with this meme. I'll be back in a sec. Hello. I'm gonna just move this meme. Move to the right side so it's out of the way of the health. So you can see how close I am to biting it at every moment. Oh, so I was thinking yesterday, or the day before, it was yesterday. I was doing some of the sort of extra side stuff for the game, like housekeeping stuff, all the getting ammo and stuff. And I was thinking, as I was playing it and going through things, I was, this is going to be my follow-up of my favorite topic, which is shitting on Bethesda. Shitting on Bethesda and how they don't understand what they're making, and how they're terrible at making games. Is that exaggeration? A little, but I was thinking specifically, that meme is too small, but I don't care, I'm going to keep it there. I was thinking about how walking through the Mojave, did a couple like little side quests and explored, and I realized how Bethesda really doesn't, I don't get the theme. Or like, I feel like in Fallout 4, they didn't get it. They got it a little bit more in 3 than they did in 4, which is weird because, again, this is me complimenting 3, which I don't really like Fallout 3. But I think it's better than 4, which, again, is not a high bar, but it is. So, Fallout 1, and to a lesser extent, Fallout 2, are they're serious games.
We should not be here. This place.
I don't care. What are you talking about?
The Father in the caves. The Holy Father who gave the Sorrows his succor and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the caves around the valley are sacred to him, and those who would trespass
no, he's dead. I'm holding his gun right now.
holy wrath.
Father in Caves was just a man who lived long ago.
You speak as one who has not heard the tales. Who
Oh,
has
right,
not
'cause I found his
seen the
body.
sacred images. If you knew, you would not mock.
But, brain. Those games are very serious. Fallout 1 and 2, not as much 2, but still. Like, in terms of that they take themselves serious despite there being comedic and or parody or, jokey things in them. And you see a lot of that in Fallout 3 even, in that it's like, there's a sense of like, when you're walking through the Capital Wasteland, there's a profound sense of loneliness you can get from that game. Everything is fucking destroyed. There's just like nothing but dust and ruins and the wind, and it's almost like a little contemplative, and I think that kind of does butt up against the fact that then you have this extreme violence of the people who are left and all the fighting and stuff. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. But why aren't these plants attacking me? Any more of them? Strange. But then, oh yeah, I have light step. Perfect. And New Vegas has that too, in that, there are some silly things in this game, but at the core of it is essentially like a fucking like geopolitical sort of thing of who do you side with, who do you think has the right view for the Mojave, and that your character is a key piece of making that of which faction is going to be the victor. And then Fallout 4, I feel like they really didn't get what like the theme is so much more, it's so much less, like, I don't know, it's weird. If the silly things in Fallout 4 feel a little like, I guess, not tone deaf, but like they don't integrate well. It feels like it's trying to be too hard, trying to be funny. I know I phrased that in the most awful way possible, but it's just, yeah, it's weird. I don't know what, like, they were trying, like, I don't know, it's hard to, I think, I think a lot. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought because I 1 second. I have the worst headache right now. I'm gonna just grab an Advil. Oh man, it just feels like someone just like hit the side of my head. Jeez. Oh. But what I was kind of saying was Bethesda bad. They don't know what they're doing. They ruin every franchise they touch. And whenever they try to make something new, it's shit, like Starfield. Fallout 5 is going to suck. Elder Scrolls 6 is going to suck. They're going to find ways to somehow strip more out of those games. Which is fucking amazing that they could, there's not going to be anything left after these games, the next ones in these series. They're going to find ways to simplify and streamline and take away more and more everything from the player in terms of what they can, better criticals. And they're going to be boring, generic, like, things where is there going to be a difference between these games? No, not really. They're all just going to be different skins over generic action adventure games. Anything interesting about Fallout's going to be gone. Anything interesting about Elder Scrolls is going to be gone. They're going to be hollow shells of what they were. You could argue that they already are. Although I feel like at the moment Fallout's gotten it worse. I think Fallout's gotten it worse than.
Nikompa! Are you sure this weapon actually works?
Fallout's gotten it worse than Elder Scrolls just because there's been more Fallout games. Like if you think about it, like, well, not more, but like more have released since the last Fallout game, or since the last Elder Scrolls, excuse me. Because we've had Skyrim, and then 700 different re-releases of Skyrim. And then, but in that time, we've had Fallout 4, Fallout 76. Both of which are not very good. I'm still on the fence on whether I think Fallout 4 is better than Fallout 6, or Fallout 76 is better than Fallout 4. Which one of them is better or worse? I could honestly go either way. Like it would be, I think, you know what it is? I would have to play Fallout, I would have to play Fallout 76, or not 76, I'd have to play Fallout 4 again, because it has been a very long time since I have played it from any sort of significant amount of time, especially even longer than I played it unmodded. That would be the real test of how bad of a game that is. I have to play Fallout 4, as much of it, preferably from start to finish, which is, oh boy, and then I have to... Is there a way to clean blood? I don't know why this... I'm going to have to look into this after stream, why the fucking blood is splattering and not going away. And then I have to play Fallout 4 from start to finish, and the DLCs, and rate it, and it's gonna... No, I won't do it. There's no point. I would just be miserable. It's just one of those things where it's like, I feel like I've played Fallout 4 from start to finish maybe twice, in that I have gotten, like, to the end of the quest lines, like the major quest lines, and I think I have played this game start to finish, including all of the DLCs, maybe a dozen times. And then probably a bunch of times where I didn't finish the game entirely. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that this is a better game. Because I have played it more often, and I have finished it more often, because there is quality to be found, despite the many issues with this game.
Those tents down there, that is a White Leg war camp. Do you... White Leg war... I will
I don't care. I was going to blow them up. I have a grenade rifle. I was going to do this. Okay. A green gecko out of nowhere. This guy's a Thompson, I think. Call them storm drums. Oh no, he had 7.2 fucking submachine gun. What am I missing? I don't think I have to kill, or I don't think I have to take the totems. I think I just have to kill them. Whew. Sorry, I got a wee case of hiccups from my coffee. Oh, and I didn't fucking save. Oh, fuck it, of course. I'm gonna use a little medicine stick. Got fucking 2,200 rounds for this fucking thing. Whatever HCFN means. I don't know what it means. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, my lord. That's someone with an anti-material rifle, right? That's got to be what it is. Oh, that was me hurting myself with my own grenade launcher. That was me doing it again. Oh, just sit there. Just don't do anything. Just fucking sit there. What? Oh, they're using a riot shotgun. Was that thing really fucking killing me? It was a riot shotgun? No, wait, no, this person had 45 machine gun, but then they had 50 BMG on them, so they had to have been using something with 50 BMG, right? Okay, this is fucking driving me crazy. These blood decals not going away. I have to look this up. New Vegas blood not blood splatter not going away. There might be a way to get rid of the blood splatter, actually. Let me check. It might be, no, it wouldn't be in Just Mods. It might be in Stewie's Tweaks. Blood. Armor DT prevents blood splatter. Oh, that's neat. Minimum blood. Only show blood splatter if their damage is above minimum health threshold. Power armor prevents green blood. Okay, let's throw that on. Armor DT prevents blood decals. Is there any way to make, like, this blood just go away? Well, let's try that. I might have to restart. Yeah, okay, so. Because this is getting annoying. Constant blood in my eyes. I feel like I'm playing a Call of Duty game. See how that works.
This is the only sure path from the narrow...
I don't remember her ever talking, to be fair. Did I bring her with me? Like normally when I play this? I don't know. Okay, well. What fucking traps? Oh. Should just really keep my gun out, really. Kill the Yao Guai, collapse the Yao Guai, deal with the Yao Guai. Let's go kill some bears.
Yao Guai. Even...
God. I will say, the caves are the worst. Navigating the caves in this game fucking suck. No, I don't think you can. Yeah, you can. Don't need the rebreather here. The fuck is? Oh no, it's just like a fern. Oh, I hate this shit. I always miss where these things are. This is like one of the few quests in the game that have you like plant an item. Is it here or is it? No, it's right here. Yeah, see? It's very easy to miss. You know, one of the very few quests that have you do something like this, where you plant the thing with like the little like hollow thing, like the outline. I can think of the bomber in Lake Mead. That's the only other thing I can think of that does this. Now, can I find my way out? Oh, I can. Really gotta save more often. No, not the lazy designator. Mining detonator.
I'll fight you if I must.
That's a lot of fucking bears.
If I must.
Melee medicine. What do I got? We're getting to the point where, you know, most of the skills I actually care about are maxed. Everything after this is pretty much icing. I guess get more health out of stims. Fuck it. Melee weapons is going to be good for dead money, because that's pretty much the way to go, I feel like, in dead money, is you get the knife spear and you just fucking go to town. Just fucking cut the ghost people to shit. You can really get them good with that thing. Then you don't have to worry about having to dismember them, because you can usually get them with the knife spear. Wait, where am I going? Oh, look at them. Look at them, they're so cute.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Got it.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs, despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider.
Fighting does seem
Fighting
like a
seems
practical
like a
solution, you
practical
fucking coward.
I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
No, Joshua's right. Kill these fuckers.
Unless you and Joshua have any...
I think Joshua's right.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it.
No,
The
I'm pretty
Sorrows
sure
can't be
me
pushed into this.
and Joshua could probably take care of
You
it.
and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't. I get what he's saying, and I get that Joshua has motives beyond actually wanting to help the Sorrows and protect Zion. Like, he's using it essentially as his own method of vengeance. But he's also, I think, correct. These are like brutal, murderous assholes who want to become part of the big giant army of murderous, brutal assholes. And what, you're just supposed to fucking let them do it? Like, just like, no, fucking tell them to go fuck themselves.
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley?
It's not about...
Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it.
Well, you're just naive then. Like, I don't understand why you would expect...
I told them I would.
It's like mercy. It's like, what the fuck about mercy? These people would murder like everyone. like, I don't know. It's you know, it's like there's a case of like, yeah, some people deserve mercy, but it's like you have to show some
Thank you
fucking
for this.
remorse.
I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come
This is an
across.
extermination.
Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
I agree with him. Like, fucking the world, this shitty post-apocalyptic world is better off with the Whitelegs dead. Also, why did they give me a fucking anti-material rifle? I am overweight now. The fuck am I supposed to do with this? I have one already that's modded, so I'm not even gonna... Ooh, Thompson. Yo. Bang, bang. No, why can't you fast? It's again, that's what I don't like about this DLC is that they knew that it was short, and they knew that it would be even shorter if you could just fast travel across Zion to get to the objective of this quest. And so they're like, what if we just turn fast travel off? We have done it. Peace in our time, right here. This thing's kind of fun to use. Pew pew. Oh, I think the Thompson is so neat. It's one of those guns that like it was like one of my like first experiences with like any sort of shooty games was the Medal of Honor Allied Assault and its expansions a billion years ago. And the Thompson was always so much fun in those games, and then also in the first Call of Duty. Oh, just let Joshua have his fun. Just let him run around with his 45 shooting people. I love how mangled the courier's arms get when you use guns with the higher FOV, where you usually wouldn't see their arm like that, but you can see their fucking arm clipping through their Pip-Boy. God, this thing has, like, the worst fucking spread. Good shooting. I have consistently in this playthrough shot weapons out of people's hands more so than I think in any other playthrough I've ever had of this game. I don't know if it's like the mods that I'm using that is like making it so that the you know what, it actually might be that I have a mod that makes it so that the weapons are no longer hit scan, they're actually projectile, and it could be that even at like close range shots, since there is an actual projectile, it moves in the time I fire to the time it actually hits. and hits their weapon when, you know, if, like, because it's actually a projectile, so... I don't know. I know I explained that in, like, the... God, man, I just forget how to speak whenever I turn this microphone on. Alrighty then. It's that weird bug where sometimes VATS just breaks. There was another audio mod I downloaded, and I tried it out. It's one that makes it so that when bullets fly by... Oh my god, the fucking blood splatter. Again, I just realized that. Jesus, that's fucking annoying. Tweaks. Blood. Minimum blood splatter health damage. Only show blood splatter if their damage is above the minimum health threshold. I don't know what that means. Minimum health damage of attack for blood splatter to show. If I just turn it up, I just want to get rid of it. I fucking hate it. I don't like this. Restart the game. Downloaded another audio mod, and I tried it out. Wasn't a fan of it. It makes it so that there is, when bullets go by you or like are fired in your direction, it makes like the pew ping sound. That it, not like the fake one, but the more realistic one of where, you know, a bullet is flying by you at supersonic speed, so it makes like a crack. And I liked it, but it got a little distracting. You know, especially with something like where you have these guys with like fully automatic weapons, it gets a little too noisy.
You're dead, I bet.
So that one guy just had jalapeno peppers on him. I thought it said jalapeno poppers, and I got really excited. Gotta be careful with jury rigging that you don't accidentally use your really good gun to repair a shitty gun. Joshua Graham. I feel like this DLC was not as well cooked as a lot of the other ones. Feels very rushed. Feels like it was very truncated. There wasn't just enough time because it's too short. It's weird because like Dead Money can take a long time. You know, Dead Money has got some beef, especially if you try to get like all the stuff. Again, perfect English. If you try to do more than just like if you explore more, you'll get more out of that. Like you can do a lot, but with this one it's just like really feel like there's nothing to do. You have 3 companions and you just don't get enough time with them. Like, I don't know. I'm never gonna drink this shit. But you know, because like this was the second DLC. Like I'm pretty sure the release order was it was Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues, Lonesome Road, and like it's amazing because like the next one, like Old World Blues, is probably in terms of just like the amount of stuff to like do, probably has the most content. It's got probably the densest area to explore. Big Mountain is, as far as DLCs go, pretty big, with like a lot of locations to explore. There's like a decently like the quest line is more interactive. Like there's more conversations, more options to like make choices and to talk to these characters and stuff like that. Where with this one, you have like a conversation with Joshua, a conversation with Daniel, and then like 2 other conversations with them, like 1 each, and that's it. And then the DLC ends. You know, it feels like from like DLCs 1 and 3 got enough time in the oven, and DLCs 2 and 4 did not. Oh no, the Sorrow's gonna kill them. Oh no. I don't know. I feel like that's perfectly acceptable what that Sorrow did. Oh no, they were cowering. Motherfucker, they would have murdered you the other way around. You know, it's not like they would have like... oh, it's a dead horse even, not even... Like, in terms of shitty people in this universe, in the Fallout universe, the fucking Whitelegs are up there with, like, the cons in terms of just, like, the wasteland is a net positive with them gone. I don't know why the enemies are sometimes, like, broken and they're just not hostile by default. I'm going to go ahead and guess one of the many mods in the pack is probably breaking it. Breaking their initial hostility. Oh my. I got him down to 1 health. He stepped on the bear trap and just fell over dead. I gotta sneeze. Whew. My god, it's only been 1 hour and 38 minutes that I've been streaming, and this DLC is going to be done in the next 15? Ooh, I hate this canyon. I hate this canyon. Wait, why did I come up here? Oh, okay. I thought I couldn't get down. Man, it's a good thing none of you guys brought guns. No, don't reload. I wanted to switch to my other weapon that has a full magazine in it. Full magazine and more ammo that I'm going to need for the rest of the entire fucking game.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachane conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all Whitelegs. You talk. You stop.
No, you're right. We're gonna kill you. All right, well, let me... this is what I said. Let me talk to Joshua.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Oh, I'm on your side. No objections.
God's will. There. That's it. It's finished. When they hear what happened here, the Whitelegs will crawl back to their great Salt Lake. If Caesar doesn't kill them, they'll wither and die like the cursed mongrels they are. Come, let's find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon, and there is still much work to be done.
Hey. man, again, at the point where I really don't. Med? Nah, fuck it. Med later. Sneak? No. Barter, so I don't get ripped off. Some explosives. Like, I'm at the point where I can just like spread the points around. It doesn't really matter. Survival. Fuck it. I don't know. And it's like I got 20 levels more. You regenerate action points more quickly. Maybe. Mile in the shoes. What's the one that gives you the lets you see people's like damage threshold and like health? I kind of like that one, even though it is kind of there. It is living in that in me. I kind of like it. It's useless, but I like it. Oh no! Oh.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The couriers involved.
1 hour, and I didn't count entirely, but let's excluding like let's say the first 5-6 minutes, about an hour and 36 minutes it took to beat this DLC.
The surviving Whitelegs retreated to the Great Salt Lake, unable to shake the memory of their brutal defeat and the dead horses' savagery in battle. The Whitelegs feared further reprisals. They fled north, out of Utah, into Wyoming. The wilderness was harsh.
Oh, there's your first mistake. You went to Wyoming.
Half the tribe. When spring came, the survivors parted ways in small bands. And so, the Whitelegs died a quiet, ignominious death.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Watching as the courier encouraged Joshua Graham to execute Salt Upon Wounds, the Sorrows learned that New Canaan offered no mercy to the wicked. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a merciless, warlike people broke Daniel's heart. Over time, the Sorrows became ever more ruthless in their dealings, even with each other. Daniel traveled to and fro between the New Canaanites and Zion, continuing to plead for a return to the old ways whenever he visited. Eventually, the Sorrows grew tired of his blather and turned their backs on him.
Having helped eradicate the
I feel like this is another thing with this DLC, this one in particular. It feels too binary. Like it, you know, you either like the one thing, like, and especially because you could turn it the other way around. Oh, the Sorrows became more warlike. What if they became more like, yeah, fuck, like they even said like no mercy for the wicked. What if they became more sort of like proactive in, you know, stopping bad people like the Whitelegs? But no, they just become murderers.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails.
When I play this game, it makes me want to play the Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues mod. It's so good. I always go back to that thing like every year and see what more shit they've added. I highly recommend it if you haven't, if you know Hearts of Iron, if you play Hearts of Iron, check out that mod.
Were feared well into the Mojave. Legends of the Burn Man grew even more depraved and terrifying.
I don't understand that. It's like, oh my god, he executed the tribe, the leader of a tribe of murderous, awful jackasses. That's what I don't get. That's what I really don't get.
Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures.
It doesn't make any sense that, like, whatever.
The courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave wasteland.
Yeah, it did it. I'll ask goodbye. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. For I will destroy her speedily. Yea, for I will be merciful unto my people, but the wicked shall perish. Thank you for your help in eradicating the enemies of Zion. You delivers God's wrath to those unworthy of his mercy. Zion will always remember you, and if you need be, unleash its wrath on those that wish to harm you. Consider the contents of this crate a token of our friendship. May these weapons and clothes serve you in your journey ahead, and may God watch over you. Graham. I'm curious, does that change? I'm guessing that changes based on what your choices are. Okay, last, is it called Last Goodbye? Good. Goodbye. Is that even a thing, or is this like a mod pack thing? Oh, might be a mod thing. New Vegas. Looking on my phone. A last goodbye. Oh, it's a mod. It's really good. It's a good mod, from what I can tell. Or I want to see, what is this this has to be a biblical quote. Or it's just good writing. It is a Bible quote. Isaiah 13:22. Isaiah 13:22 to 13:22 to something. And I also chose the best version of the Bible, which is the King James Bible. Fight me. I'm not even religious. It's just, I like the King James Bible when it comes to Bible quotes. The King James Bible is like, ooh, it's so good in terms of its effectiveness of words. Like, for example, Mr. Joshua Graham's pistol here, a light shining in darkness. Oh, that's a great animation. A light shining in darkness here is, it has I believe in Greek on the sides, it has a quote, which is a biblical quote, which is, the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Which is so much cooler than any other translation of that word, of that thing. The light shineth in darkness. John 1:5. So, for example, like, this is what it is in King. So yeah, in King James, it's, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. And then the New International Version, for example, is the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. I feel like that's not as effective. When you say the light shines in the darkness, shineth in the darkness, and the darkness, like, it doesn't comprehend it. The darkness can't even comprehend the light. That's like a different meaning. And he's got it's got a little short barrel 45 here with the what are these sights called? They're called gutter sights, I think it is. The like the slit across the top of the slide. Pretty nice looking. I'm not going to take any of this other crap, though. Maybe his outfit. No. That was another DLC done. Oh, man, excuse me. Coffee's doing fucking wonders for my digestion. You know what? Goodbye, lever action shotgun. You're done. Don't need you anymore. Surprised you even lasted this long. Where did I pick up a coffee mug? Oh, because I drank a cup of. I had a cup of black coffee and I drank it. No, I can take this meme off because we're out of Zion. Do I have another meme? I saved a couple memes. This doesn't really have anything to what, not really anything relevant to what we're doing, but it's funny. Time is it? It's 10. We've been streaming for 2 hours, man. Ugh. I have enough speech now. I can convince Chief Hanlon to not blow his own head off. So let's go do that. Ooh, I can also do this quest here to help these fucking losers.
It's been a long...
I just got word that First Recon is being mobilized to Nelson. God forbid we get any reinforcements here, right? Hey, you're a damn fine soldier, and word on the grapevine is that you're already some kind of hero. You got yourself a deal.
Oh, wow, that was easy.
Tour.
Hey, who do I talk to start the flags of our fuck-ups? Is it him? I thought it was him. Or do I have to speak to them? We gotta get this one squad, whip them into shape. Yeah, her.
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
Weird. All right. Do 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 down down do 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 do.
Looks like
do 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 do. And then he's gotta go up the fucking stairs, and then gotta go around onto the balcony. Hello, Chief.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over.
Isn't there like an ocean off the coast of the NCR?
Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated.
You know, not intentionally. I haven't really been trying to do an NCR run. It's just so easy to gain rep with the NCR. I know you're the one who's manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry. Not much bite left in this old dog.
I like how he says we need to go much more private. We're on a balcony. We're the only... Whatever. I like how the chief's office is this, like, shoebox.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
Have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
That's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do. Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
No, wait. There's a way to do this without him blasting his brain out. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck. Because what he does is that you leave and he shoots himself.
Sorting and...
Why'd you do it?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them a sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops to die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam. It'll be the death of us.
But what do you think? What does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
Well, ain't that a fucking mistake?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in.
All right.
Even if...
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory.
Oh, I just read this already. Yeah.
Maybe 50...
What? There's a speech. There's supposed to. Oh, is this another thing that like a mod changed because modders know better? Oh, this quest is dumb. We have to change it. What the fuck? There's a way to. Oh, I hate when things change. That's the thing, is that I downloaded this mod pack under the idea that it was a vanilla plus mod pack and it wouldn't do stupid shit like this. Unless I fuck something up. New Vegas. Turn to sender. Is there a bug? Is there a glitch? Is there a glitch? It's possible. Oh, I'm fucking dumb. Now I remember. The streamer is retard, don't worry. You have to kill Caesar. God damn it. You gotta blow Caesar's fucking brains out before you can convince him. I completely forgot about that. It wasn't just a skill check. It was a skill check and also Caesar dead. Isn't the saves coming? Yes. Where is he? Oh, here he is. I don't know if I want to do the companion quests eventually. I like his companion quest, or Ganon's quest, to what's it called? To get the last, that like Enclave group together. It's fun. Also, they just look cool at the end battle. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Why am I walking? All right, what are we doing? No, not much. Talk to Camp McCarran. Talk to... Oh, fuck. Okay, so let's head back to... All right, I haven't done the Camp McCarran quest to, what's it called? I put a spell on you. Is that what it is? I think so.
I just got word that first Yeah, well, somebody has to wrangle those washouts and lose.
There's a quest. Sounds like you're disappointed.
Disappointed. We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Yeah, it's funny. Maybe I can help you.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
I like how there's multiple outcomes for this quest, where one of them is that you give them a bunch of drugs and then they fight really good, but then they start killing a bunch, like they kill a bunch of innocent civilians, and then they are, what's it called, court-martialed and executed. Mags, where are you? Did you just go into the fucking mess hall?
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching radroaches to march in formation.
Can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
All right, let's get onto the range.
Are you sure? I've got enough clout to get them started, but these guys are pretty lazy. I doubt they'll want to be pulled in different directions.
Yes.
You're the boss.
You fucking nerds better be out here. Oh my god.
Okay, everybody's lined up and ready to go. Any suggestions?
Take positions where you can cover each other. Stay focused.
You heard the lady, people. Get focused.
Take your time, pick your shots, and tell your squad mates who you're shooting at.
I've got the one at 11 o'clock. Raz, O'Hanrahan, take the two on the right. Poindexter, the center.
Exhale before you fire. Squeeze the trigger. Don't jerk it.
Right. Exhale, squeeze. Focus on the shot. Thanks for the help. I think the whole unit's doing a lot better now.
See, all that you need to be a better soldier is to be a motivational speaker.
Wow. The big celebrity. It helped, but we still got a grenade range inspection to pass.
Get the troops lined
After
up.
the help you gave us at the shooting range, we'll take any...
I think I have enough explosives for this. Oh yeah, 67. He saves just in case.
Honored to... Nelson... When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling. Nelson's back in our... You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be halfway to general by now.
Okay, you
Okay,
done?
we've got our dummy grenades and the course is live. We're all set.
Okay, to start, pull the pin, let it cook off for a count of 3, and then throw.
Right, easy enough. 1, 2, 3.
Don't pitch it like a baseball, lob it. You want a good, solid arc.
Solid arc. Check. Lob them up and over, people.
Don't worry about accuracy. Use the grenades to break up clusters of enemies.
Hold the grenades for groups, squad. Hit them in clusters and send them running.
I think that went well.
Yeah.
Patrolling
Jesus.
the Mojave almost makes you...
Wow.
How's the squad doing?
Thanks to you, I think we're in good shape. The squad seems to be functioning much better as a unit now.
See? That's the easiest quest in the game, or one of them.
Nelson's back in our hands.
Okay, so we can go to Camp McCarran, and we can do what might be the buggiest quest in the entire game. Even with patches and mods. Eyesight, or not Eyesight to the Blind, that's the Brotherhood quest. I put a spell on you is notorious for being buggy. Oop, nope, stop. I also always forget who to speak to. Man, it's dark in here. It's you,
Something I can
right?
do for you?
Yeah.
Look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder. What can we do for you at Camp McCarran?
I'm here to anything I might be able to help with.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
I can look into who's leaking NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
I can make the...
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you.
Okay.
Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
All right. The Colonel is like the most, like, one of the most rational characters in this game. He's got, like, all these problems, and he's just like, yep, I have to deal with these problems. He's not, like, fucking losing his mind or anything. He's like, we gotta just deal with this shit. Now, I always remember you have to talk to this guy about the intelligence leak, but you gotta make sure you don't say something in particular. I don't remember what. Because he's the bad guy.
Nice to meet you.
I'm pretty sure.
Curtis.
Wanted me to look into...
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
All right. Fucking Snake, he's the bad guy.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
I am absolutely sure I'm in the right place, Laura Bailey.
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration.
Wasn't that like a billion years ago?
You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane.
Oh, this character is fucking nuts. This character kills people for no reason.
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do
they still have choirs in the
ready,
apocalypse?
I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Yeah, right.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him.
Perfectly
Then I'll
acceptable to
call you
beat
in.
up a prisoner.
Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Celus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in. He's
Oh, let's do it.
I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick...
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Lie, I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
Okay, I don't know. I've always picked this one and it works, I think. And I don't know if these other ones don't work. Legem servi sumus, verbos allegiance, seasons laws, you are in violation. Timeo danos et dona ferentis. Corruptio optimi pessima.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me.
I don't know what any of these mean. I don't know
Caesar
speak
would have
Latin.
wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
You're a danger to him. Your knowledge threatens him.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
Caesar's law is absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So in addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this woman is trying to kill me. She's not who you think she is.
All that shouting. Honestly, Silas, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this woman is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today.
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast friends.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
You know what? I think you're right, Silas.
I love the framing of these games where the NPCs just are never in the right fucking spot. Woo!
It'll be worth it to never have to hear you say another word, Silas. Carry on.
Lieutenant.
Did I break the fucking scripting again?
You don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have done that on the only friends you have right now.
You've made your intentions clear. The Legion has abandoned me. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command. I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it's probably because the Centurions are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked, Silas. I'm working with the NCR. I got you to talk.
No. You cursed bitch. Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
Idiot.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
All right. You notice anything suspicious?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Tell me about break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Can I do it? Can I check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Okay. So now you don't report to the guy because he'll ambush you because he's the bad guy. And what you do is you head out to the field, to the airfield, and you wait for him to at night. Go into the tower, and then you listen in, and then you stop the monorail from exploding. think it's like around 11. Let's check. I don't remember what time it is. Am I too early? Too early. There we go.
This is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
he's the Frumentari. Wait, no, Frumentari. I feel so dumb for making that fucking joke.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
I'm sorry, I have to fucking look up. I just. One sec. Like how if you type in Caesar's Legion, you get onto Google. One of the questions was why does Caesar's Legion attack me? This is a good meme. This is worth derailing the stream to put this onto my fucking onto the stream. Where's OBS? It's fine. Just leave that there. It's fine. We'll just slowly encroach more of the screen with shitty memes as we go along. I'm just going to leave these up. I'm going to leave them up. I'm going to leave them up through playthroughs, like throughout the whole playthrough, and then eventually the screen will just be shitty memes I've stolen from the internet.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply.
Sneezing, sorry.
I thought you might get good use out of it. No? What happened?
It's Curtis. He's in the Legion. I can prove you tried to blow up.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. I'll have Curtis taken into custody. If he lets himself be taken alive, that is.
Captain Gills.
Well, you have been a great help here. And with the
Yay. That's it? No, not much. Time of it? It is 11:40. Go for a little longer. Why not? Started later than I wanted to, as I always end up starting between half an hour to 40 minutes later than I usually want to. I wanted to stream at like 7:30ish, and I ended up streaming at 8. So past 8? Where the fuck is it you? Who is it? Are you asleep? You're asleep, aren't you? Wake up.
Oh, I've heard of you. What do you want?
Not only have you heard of me, what?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the NCR is very grateful.
Keep people...
That's very generous of you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, my reward is the XP. Okay, now I'm gonna do something else I always want to do, which is killing all of the fiends.
I'm gonna make you bleed.
Doubt that. They can't even get through my armor. I like fighting enemies like the fiends, where there's a lot of them, but they all are like really weak. I find it fun. It's good power fantasy material because you can get kicked. Your ass can be kicked by the fiends early on because there are just a fucking ton of them. But then you come back, 10, 15 levels later, and you're just fucking chewing through them. Better skills, better gear. I like doing the speech check in the vault so you can walk. I like getting to Motor Runner, killing him, and then fighting my way out.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, asshole?
I'm carrying Jet Cycle and other favors. And I don't deliver to the help.
If you're fucking carrying, just fucking say so. Yeah, deliver to the boss. Business as usual. Motor Runner's down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. We have a con coming through to see the boss.
Why are some of them hostile still? Oh my fucking god. Okay, I guess we're shooting all our way through. Are these guys like leveled? Oh my god, they might be. Because they have something that is doing a lot of fucking damage to me. Ooh.
You're out here somewhere. There you are.
Really should be collecting supplies for weapon repair. I'll do that off stream. I'll go around. That's what I did last time as one of the housekeeping things. I went back through all of Lonesome Road and picked up all of the shit that I ignored to make weapon repair kits. And then I collected all of it and made like a bunch of them. Man, can't fucking aim for shit. Unsurprisingly, it's hard to aim with a gun with broken sights. Even if I am trying to make sure I'm putting that right post on target.
Gotcha.
You thought you could hide from me?
Smd. Well, that's the fucking fiends dealt with. What are you doing, dude? Dude, you look beat the shit up. You need to. You need a medic.
That takes care of that. What? I hear you took care of Motor Runner. I could have handled that on my own.
Yeah, doubt that. Highly doubt that. Now what? Wanna go hunt death claws? So I got this. One of the other things I spent all my fucking caps on was this AM rifle and the mods for it to faster chambering of the bolt and the carbon fiber parts to make it lighter. And no, not that. We want to break down the 50 BMG. And then I also made a bunch of match rounds for it. Where are the 50 BMG match? So, yeah. So this is something I always like to do in this game is I always get an anti-material rifle and a bunch of match rounds, and that's how I clear out Quarry Junction. Which, considering we're level 30, we can, and we have an anti-material rifle. We don't have the strength for it, granted, so it's going to be a little swayy, but we do have the skills for it, so. Wait till morning. Save game. AM rifle. Let's fucking do this shit. Wait, before I do that, let's get another meme up on screen. Let's get another meme. How about another meme? There's a meme. I have it somewhere. Again, most of these I have sourced through the community whatever page. The community, when you scroll down on the Steam on Steam, when you scroll down the game and you get to all the stuff that people the community posts. Is that what they're called? I don't even know. But there's a lot of them there. And the Simpsons one is, which is no longer on screen, so it doesn't really matter. That one is, there's a guy called, he has like a Facebook, it's called Fallout New Springfield. And he does those edits of like Simpsons scenes to be in Fallout. Where the fuck is that fucking meme? Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's good. It's relevant. Don't worry. This isn't something I probably should have saved previously and had ready for now. No. This is good content right here. Fuck, that one's funny too. I'm gonna save that one. Oh wait, I have it saved already. Never mind. There it is. Fuck, found it. This one's a little big, so I might not be able to keep it on stream. But sir, our path was recommended by the residents of Good Springs. That's for schoolgirls. Now here's a root with some chest hair. This one's a bit too big, so I'm gonna remove it. But yeah, that's the meme. There you go. It's perfect for this. Deathclaws? Oh, I see them. Who killed these other ones? I didn't do that. I haven't been down this way. I went to Sloan and I turned around. Sloan had a skill book that I wanted. Oh, there we go. Oh, so satisfying. Especially with better criticals. And crit hits. I don't know if it actually affects stealth crits. Like the damage. I want to say yes. How much damage does this thing do even? 130. Shit, man. Alright, so how long until Deathclaw sneaks up on me and murders the hell out of me? There's no fucking way a powder ganger killed a fucking Deathclaw. Because I only killed one of these things. Even if it was a baby. Oh fuck, can't see shit through the scope with the dust. Something tells me that these mods do not work together well. Oh fucking, I can't, now the scope is useless. If you see a hole in the model there, that's not intentional. That's because the I don't know. I think that's because I'm using a mod to make this gun look different, and it doesn't work with the animation mod. So there's a bit of a hole in the model where the bolt should be a little closer. You shouldn't not be able to see down the magazine well with the bolt closed like that. At least I don't think so. Maybe you should be. I don't know, but it doesn't look right to my eye. Okay, so we're... Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Nope. Don't even fucking think so. This is how you'd have to fight these things, right? In reality, you'd have to get like a fucking anti-material rifle. You'd have to get something really high caliber. It'd be like, well, maybe not like super high. I don't know. Depends on how tough they are. It'd be like hunting like big game, right? You need something beefy. You'd want to kill it like in as few shots as possible. Danger. From what? Something sees me. What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking bark scorpion? How the fuck did that get here? It's like the weakest enemy in the entire game outside of like a rad roach. Why can't I fucking hit it? What the shit? It's like... Kill. Bark scorpion ruining my Deathclaw hunt. This is the way I always did this, but you know, it'd be actually a kind of a fun way too. Would be to get like power armor and like a minigun or something like that, or like a grenade, auto grenade launcher or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. Uh-oh, something sees me. My stealth is not that high. It's one of the skills I have not put many points into. Or any, actually. I don't know if I have. If I've just used skill books. I just want to get up on here. Oh, fuck, it's right there. I didn't even see it. Oh, there's the Deathclaw Matriarch. Do I feel bad killing the Deathclaw babies? Not at all. Man, this Deathclaw has gotten himself stuck into a cliffside. Which is kind of neat. It's impressive. I can't seem to get a shot off on him. Hold still. You know how expensive these fucking rounds are to make? Let's bring sneak up a little bit. Melee. Melee to 90. Explosives to that. Actually, no, let's put more points into barter. You do a lot of bartering. Is that the other big Deathclaw? What is that one? I think I missed. I definitely missed. Is that the alpha? Jesus, yeah it is. Got him. Took a whole fucking magazine. Granted, I missed the first 2 shots, so I don't think the quarry is cleared, but I think we got the targets that you need to go back to the guy and say like the quarry is cleared, right? It's the mom and the alpha, right? Also, there are great cons up here to kill, so let's go kill them. Might actually just go do that. Might go kill all the great cons because they suck. And nobody in the wasteland likes these fucking losers. Greetings.
What have you done? What have you done?
Got spurs that jingle, 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 jingle. I go riding merrily along. That is probably my favorite song in this game. And they say, hey, ancient land, just single. And that song ain't so very wrong. Oh my god, look at all these fucking things chasing me. Oh, man, this is why I never won and I never felt. Jingle, 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 jingle. Oh, chocolate. I turned the radio on, but it would either be so quiet that it wouldn't come through the stream, or it'd be loud enough that I'd get a DMCA. Something shooting at me? They just like... I think they might be just like doing practice shots. I don't know what mod this is that does this, like, this nice, like, scope mod, but I love it. I just love this. This is so much nicer than the normal scopes. I usually don't use scopes in games like this when they have, like, that old shitty way that the games used to do it, where... God fucking damn it, stop moving. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that bingle, bangle, bongo. Where's the place with all the people? God, the mic's probably not picking it up because it never does, and it makes me look like a fucking insane person. But my cat is like running around my bed behind me. It's really noisy. She's getting excited and like just running. Ow. Is there another door in this place? Or do I have to go in here and get instantly gibbed? Oh, there is. Oh. You end up in his fucking bedroom. Surprise.
What the hell?
I've got you now. I'm out of here. No.
That worked out well. Ooh. I know what I'm going to use here. See if I can Skyrim my way down this cliffside without breaking my legs. I can. right, cool. So that's all that done. Abandoned boss. Speaking of the Brotherhood, I could do some of the Brotherhood quests. They're sort of like their own little thing you can start. Although, I think you have to be tipped off about the Brotherhood of Steel about them being somewhere in and around Hidden Valley before you can actually trigger them. I'm pretty sure. So you have to go down one of the paths of the one of the factions before you can pop into their bunker. Take all these weapon repair kits, just to repair a bunch of stuff, and then I want to drop. See these cases, and one of the mods, because again, modders know best. One of the mods makes it so that the cases actually have fucking weight. It's not much, but it eventually becomes significant. So, medicine stick, fucking repair it. Survivalist rifle, fucking thump. And we'll stick the rest of them back in there. How's my armor doing? I'm gonna have to get something to repair it. Gonna have to find a medium armor, and then, which isn't too hard to find usually.
Welcome, Sir Orman.
Sell all the ammo I'm not using. Is that the cheapest medium armor you have? Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, fuck it, whatever. I know I could just, like, kill a weak enemy and find medium armor, but I'm lazy. Grab some stims. Doctor.
You're back.
You're fucking kidding me. You got 9 expireds? Oh, I guess I'll take them. The fuck is this, like, wild dog? Dog. Alright. Well, I think that's might be a good spot to end it, because I don't want to really do anything else. I didn't think that whatever that fucking DLC, Honest Hearts, I didn't think it was going to be that fucking short. I spent almost as much time not playing it as I did playing it this stream. Alright, what do we do next? Next stream? We could dive into my favorite DLC, which that would probably take about 3 hours, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty thorough when it comes to Dead Money, because I quite enjoy Dead Money until the moment where I start to get tired of it. Yeah, I'll probably be Dead Money then, because I'm over-leveled for it at the moment, I think, because I think you have to be 20. It recommends 20 plus, I think, for that. And what I do like Dead Money, because it really focuses on your player build. You are taking all your weapons are taken, all your items are taken away, and so you really have to focus on what skills and perks your character has and use them to maximum efficiency. And some builds will have more difficulty than others. Like if you're a melee weapons build, if you have any sort, even if you just have melee weapons skill, you're going to have an easier time than someone who has guns. If you have some skill with energy weapons, you might have a little less trouble because you start off with a decently powerful energy weapon.
Hey.
Fun DLC. I like it. I like the characters. I like that DLC a lot. All right, that cow has been killed, and that's the end of the stream. Where's the button that I have? There we go. Yeah, I'll probably. What day is it? It's Friday. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll probably do it again tomorrow sometime. Might do it earlier. Might try like. I'm gonna shoot for noon, so it's most likely gonna be 1 or 2 more realistically. But yeah, and we'll do Dead Money, and maybe depending on how long that takes, I might want to stream longer, especially if I start earlier. So I might do Dead Money, and then I might switch games to something else. I'm not really sure, but that could be something. Thanks to anyone who watched. Thanks to anyone who watches the VODs. I appreciate that. Follow. If you heard my cat, the cat says follow. If you didn't hear the cat, I sound crazy. I know. She's gotten her dinner. She's gotten her treats. She's gotten attention. She just never gets enough of it, so. Anyway, goodbye. Good night. Thank you for watching my shitty stream. And I'll stream some more tomorrow. So until then, see ya.